In previous videos, we talked about the importance of foundations such as multiplying one digit times two-digit numbers in the assessment, and we said that that's the source of a lot of math issues where they begin. Today we're going to talk about the habit of simplification. Now, if I had to pick some of the most important things, this is one of the most important things that starts to separate kids that do well at math from kids that don't. A lot of people take this for granted, so I really want to stress we're going to talk about a lot of habits. If I had to pick the single most important one from those that we're going to do, it might just be simplification. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a problem to do in your heads. It's nothing crazy. Just go ahead, go for it. All right, so I'm guessing most of you got 12, hopefully. Now, I don't care that you got 12. So what I want to know is, how did you get 12? How many of you did this? Probably about half of you, if not more. So if you gave me 12 and I saw this as your work, I would give you a 0. Now, I don't believe in grades. I just want to make a point. This is not the point. It doesn't matter. Anybody can get this 12 provided you know these basic operations. What matters is how you get this 12. Now, I'll be honest, I'm guilty of doing this myself too, but I know the skill, so I can break the rules. Once you know the rules and you're good at the rules, you can break them later on. But first learn the rules. So rather than multiplying the 4 and 6 first, we are going to simplify the 4 and the 2, or the 6 and the 2. So divide each by 2, so that becomes a 2 over 1. So this becomes 12. Now, this may seem like, who cares, I'm making a big deal out of nothing. I kept the numbers small before multiplying. So this is a toy problem, so it doesn't really stress the importance of it. But I want to start here. So even if you've done this, you already have a problem. So let's do something a little more involved. So again, let's do this using the old approach, the no good approach. So you can do 15 times 20 and get 300 over 24. And then you can go through the process of simplifying that. Now notice, these weren't too bad, but potentially even getting these numbers can be a little annoying. And then we have to simplify this fraction. So if you're going to simplify first, you would notice the 15 and the 3. Now remember, simplifying doesn't have to be just vertical. It could be anything on the top with anything on the bottom. So we'll pick these, and that gives you a 5. These share a 4, so we'll divide both by 4, and we'll get 25 over 2. So again, the point of this problem is not to show how hard of a problem this is. It's just to make sure that every time you get one of these, you are simplifying first. Do not multiply first. First, simplify. All right, let's try another one. Now, for those of you that don't know what this factorial notation means, it just means multiply this number times every number below it till you hit 1. So 10 factorial will be 10 times 9 times 8, downwards to 1. Now, if you're doing this without simplifying, you're going to have a bad day. You need a calculator. This is good luck trying to do this in under a minute. Now, if you're simplifying, you notice, well, there's 10 down through 1 here and 10 down through 1 here, and these parts cancel. So just 12 times 11, which, if you remember the 11 trick, is 132. So you can do this problem completely in your head. Remember, simplification is really important. So don't think that, oh, I'm only going to use it on these hard problems. If you make it a habit to only use it occasionally, then you're not forming a really good habit. Use it on the simplest of problems. Use it on this problem, right? This is already building that habit. All right, I'll leave it there, and in the next video, we'll talk about estimation.